Breaking through a wall is something that all of us must do to succeed. Whether this be a figure of speech or an actual physical wall, it's something that presents itself when times get tough. It's something that runners face when they feel tired and they feel like they have to slow down and rest to be okay. But the greats break through that wall. They don't slow down. They speed up and push themselves through the wall and become great. This Kansas City Huskies team is at that wall. They can either push through it and be better on the other side, or give up and never be great. Welcome to 688 The Bowl. Justin Turner here, talking with head coach. Coach, your team has been making a bunch of good comebacks as of late. Is that something you can start turning into wins? Well, I'm hoping so. The Heat are a very good team, but I feel like we match up pretty well with them. And I feel like, if the comebacks we're making and all that, I feel like they're going to eventually turn into wins. And, I think we can win one here tonight. Thank you, Coach, and good luck. Kansas City coming in at 2-10 record. The Miami Heat at 4-6. So let's get the game started. Interested to see who is going to come out on top of this one. Starting out, the Heat getting quite a bit of lead there in the first quarter, 14-5 run there to start the quarter off. But the Huskies making a comeback, switching back and forth on the lead, and the Heat run out to a 33-22 lead in the first quarter, just absolutely hitting shots left and right. The Huskies not able to do so, so the Miami Heat taking 33 points in the first quarter. Kansas City Huskies with 25. Luke's going to pull up and hit this three. Going to try to help the Huskies out, making it 28-33, a 5-point game. Parker also going to make this layup here, just pushing it into the post. Luke and Parker both known as being high scorers. Brooks going to hit this three as well. He's known as a high scorer as well. 49-45 is the score, and we're going to get a steal from Brooks. Brooks going to take this himself, and it's in and good. 47-49. We got a 2-point game here. A missed layup by Miami, pushing out. Tyus Jones looking. He's going to go all the way to the rim, but back out. Going to pass this one to Luke. Luke the three, and just like that, Svi getting the lead for the Huskies. Coming back the other way, 52-51. Parker on the break. He's going to get the foul and one with the make. And Kansas City looking to try to run away with this one. Up 55-51. Miami goes on an 8-0 run there, but going back and forth in the second quarter, Kansas City ends up scoring 44 points in that second quarter. A huge display there. Parker already 20 points at half. Good to see from him. Hopefully they can keep it going the rest of the game. Third quarter, a little sluggish from both teams. Not many points being scored right here. Miami up by 4 at this point, and LaBissiere going to get himself a dunk on the break. The Huskies using the break to their advantage. Their defense coming in handy and paying off, getting their offense rolling. Fourth quarter, the Heat jump out to a big lead here. 17-10 is the break from the fourth quarter. McLemore going to drill this three here, trying to get him back in the game. 98-106, 5 minutes left. Okafor going to try to put his spin on the game. He gets blocked, but he gets the ball back. Pass out to Svi, known as three-point shooter, goes into Parker. Parker out to Svi, looking. He's going to pull this one in the face and hits it. Svi with the three-point play there. 103-112. Looks like they might run away with this, but Svi trying to stop that from happening. A three there, 107-118, and a pass to Pirtle, and Pirtle's going to make the dunk, but I don't think it's going to be early enough. I think this one has gotten too out of hand. I don't see a comeback coming for the Huskies. Minute left in the game. Tyus Jones is going to take this one away, gives it up to Brooks, and Brooks with two, so maybe there's some life built left in this. 111-118 was the score. Finishes off 113-125. Miami Heat taking this one by 12. Never really in doubt at the end of the game there. Through the third quarter, the Huskies looked very, very good, but then the fourth quarter, they kind of shied away. Jabari had 24. Svi had 22 on 18 minutes. Huge to see from him. The game was close until the final minutes, but Svi gave you 22 points off the bench with only playing 18 minutes. Is he finally heating up, and will he be looking for a starting role soon?
Yeah, he played defense pretty well today, so offense just not. We just weren't able to knock down shots. Svi has always been a good shooter. He seemed to be the only one who could hit shots today, so he will definitely see more playing time in the future if he can continue to hit shots.
With the Rockets coming to town, I know they ran away with a game earlier this month, but can your team rebound and put up a bigger fight?
I think so. We came back late in that game, and it was only a 5-point game late, and then they kind of made shots, and we weren't able to make any on our end. So that's kind of why they ran away with it at the end. So I know we can play with them, and if we play better at home, which we do. So I think we actually have a good shot at winning this one.
Rockets coming in at 8-3. Your Kansas City Huskies 2-11. Last time they played, not a very good showing for Kansas City in the end. Starting off pretty good here, 16-7, 19-7, and up they go. 24-7 lead in the first quarter, and 30-19 now. Tyus Jones going to get it off to Svi. Svi's going to hit another three. Svi getting more playing time in this one so far, paying off for the Huskies. 33-19 was the final of the first quarter. Kansas City leading it big, but coming back is Houston, making it a 4-point game there late in the second quarter. And the second quarter is over. Kansas City up 62-51. Dylan Brooks leading the scoring there. And then on the other side is Westbrook, as always, with Harden right behind him. Kansas City getting out to a decent lead here in the beginning of the third quarter. They're going to take that lead into the fourth quarter, 98-89. And here we are down to a couple of minutes left, 109-101. Svi with the threes, going to make it 112-101. So 111-101. A missed shot there. Svi with the rebound. Looking to take this coast to coast. Gives it off to Brooks. Brooks back to Parker. Parker finds Svi, and Svi is going to drop the three again. He's just on fire lately, and that's going to be enough. Your Kansas City Huskies going to beat the Houston Rockets 116-105 after the last game where they gave up 130 to Houston. It did a much better job on defense. Dylan Brooks leading the scoring, 27 points for him. Jabari 24, Okafor 18, which isn't bad for him. Jabari with the 24 points and 16 rebounds is huge. Svi playing 32 minutes this game, had 16 points. You heard coach say he was going to play more if he continued to hit shots, and that's exactly what he did here today. Able to come away with the win and led by Brooks, 27 points. Jabari with 24 and 16. A great game tonight, holding Houston to 105. The defense gave up 60-plus points to just Westbrook and Harden. Do you feel like it's a good thing or a bad thing as far as defense goes?
Well, we play against really good guys every night. We play against superstars all the time, and there isn't a team in the NBA that doesn't have someone who can put up those types of numbers. With the Rockets, they have two superstars on their team that can put up numbers like that every night. We only gave up 105 as a team, and in the NBA, that is something we can live with. And so I'm excited to see with how we've been playing and the way we played defensively tonight. I'm glad to see that we got the win at home.
With your next home game in a couple of days against another expansion team, do you think the guys will be ready to fight defensively and put up another win?
Obviously, I hope so. I feel we can hold the opponent under 110 points. We have a chance at winning any and all of these games, but it's up to our defense, and once our defense makes plays, we get wins. And so our offense will hopefully be there to put up the points we need to get the wins, but ultimately our defense has to win us these games.
Starting out the first quarter, the Huskies scoring first. This one might be back and forth all game long at the end of the first quarter. It is 21-18, Huskies getting the lead, but Alaska jumping out to a quick start in the second quarter. Jabari's going to put up two here, trying to keep Kansas City in this one, 27-31. Tyus Jones going to pull up a three here and make it. That's going to help as well, keep the Huskies going. 30-31, a block by Okafor. Tyus Jones going to throw this one up to Brooks, and Brooks going to slam it home. A huge dunk there. Huge defensive play there to get the block, to run out on the break, get some points. This one's going to be up and around. Jabari Parker with the rebound, going to give it up to Tyus Jones. And down, Parker's going to get the ball back after great defense. He's going to slam it home over the defender. Jabari Parker with the good defense and then turns it into offense on the other side. Jabari running the break. He's going to give this one off to Dylan Brooks, and Dylan Brooks going to slam this one home. All of them getting involved in this game. At halftime, the Huskies take a 55-51 lead into the halftime break. Let's see if they can hold on to it for the second win in a row for this Kansas City Huskies team. At the end of the third quarter, the Huskies up 84-82, so still holding on to the lead, but we're going to have a game that probably comes down to the wire here in the fourth quarter. It'll be interesting to see what the Huskies do and try to keep them in the game and to see if they can pull off one against an Alaska team that comes in at 8-4. 84-82, your score. Here we go, fourth quarter. Alaska up 99-95, 5:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Dylan Brooks going to take his defender to the rim and makes it. So we got a 2-point game, 99-97, 3:30 left. Tyus Jones going to try to get around his guy and puts it up and good. So just like that, we got a 2-point game. Alaska able to score in the end, the fourth quarter. Kansas City not able to do so, and Kansas City's going to lose this one 111-119. So you heard Coach say it, that if they could hold their opponents below 110, they would stand a chance. And losing this one 119-111, Coach, you said before the game you wanted to hold all opponents to 110 or below. Why was the team not able to do that tonight?
Yeah, and we scored 111, so if we would have held them to 110, we would have won that game. So I think the biggest thing is just being consistent. You've seen the great games. I mean, we had one against the Rockets. They only scored 105 in an offense that's that potent. That's a pretty good thing, but we just have a few minutes where our defense is really good and making stops, and then we have other times where it's like we can't stop anything, and once we become more consistent on the defensive end, I think we will start seeing better outcomes. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. We are closing in on 1,000 subs on YouTube, and I could not be happier with the way the channel is going. I hope you guys are enjoying these episodes, no matter what you're watching. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, Slacker out.